What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to some pretty big news coming out of F1. First thing first, I did see Nico Hulkenberg is set to replace Mick Schumacher at Haas. So K-Mac and Nico Hulkenberg rekindling, just rekindling that great friendship that they had, man. Just telling each other, F off, calling me, some words. But yeah, so excited to see Nico Hulkenberg, fully back in F1. Regarding what with Mick Schumacher, I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. I don't think he was that bad yesterday, but it's the decision I think a lot of people saw coming, which kind of we have heard rumors about it recently, but it is what it is. Sucks about it, like I said, with Mick. Excited to see what's next. Excited to see what's next. But in other big news, the Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez. Drama. So, I did kind of hear. I heard Perez's interview. It's my first time really listening to Verstappen's interview. And for everybody who did join the watch along yesterday, shout out to you guys, man. Very, very great watching along. We got one more, I think, next week. Abu Dhabi, that's the last one. Also, after that, we will be having my final driver rankings for the season. So make sure you do stay after the screen for that. But just a quick little recap of what Perez said. I'm going to have it up on the screen as well. After all, I basically, Verstappen, I've told you already last time, don't ask that again to me. Are we clear about that? I gave my reasons and I stand by it. Real cocky. Real cocky. Listen, gotta get first thing first. Verstappen is a great F1 driver. I mean, he's one of the best we have seen in this generation, doing excellent. But at the same time, which with what a lot of people have said about Verstappen, he has this arrogant cockiness about him. Like he knows he's great, and he demands the best stuff like that. But still, you know what I mean. You don't do that, man. They gave you an order. Just go with it. And plus, you didn't even win the race. So what's the... yeah, Perez finished behind because Perez is on mediums at the end. But at the same time, my God, like... Anyway, Perez says, after all I have done for him, it is a bit disappointing, to be honest. I have no idea. I'm really surprised. It just shows who he really is. You guys let me know your guys' thoughts on it, man. Love to engage that with you guys, man. I know it's been like a solid day since then. About full 24 hours. You guys let me know your guys' thoughts about it. But anyway, let's go ahead and check Verstappen's post-race interview. Let's see what he said. I'll give you guys my thoughts on it and stuff like that. Don't forget to like the video and sub as well. Let's see, man. And also, hold up. Before I start the video, Perez has a point. After everything's done for you, yeah, go back to last year. I think a lot of people call Perez the minister of defense. The amount of times Perez holding off the Mercedes and Ferrari, stuff like that, just for you to win. And Perez just signed a 2-year contract, so guess what? Verstappen, you're probably stuck with him. Unless you're going to leave. And that's how you treat your teammate, man. Jeez. Jeez. But let's see what happens, man. Let's listen to Verstappen's post-race interview from yesterday.
Max, a difficult afternoon out there today. I have to ask start by asking you about the radio communications and you not giving the place back to Checo. Why did you not give the place back to Checo and disobey the team order?
Golly, she came with the heat. She ain't pulling no punches. She's coming direct. She's coming straight direct at Max.
Well, that's why I first went to speak to the team before I came here, and we put everything on the table why, and I gave my reasons. I'm not going to say why, but I think they understood, and I already explained it to them before, so it was not new to me and not new to them. But I think it's more important as a team now that we sat together, all together, and we really put everything on the table. And importantly, we move forward. We go to Abu Dhabi. Of course, we want to win the race, but also, if there's a chance to help Checo, I will. But that's why it was important.
If there's a chance to help Checo, I'll win. If there's a chance to help Checo, I will. So why didn't you do it yesterday?
And we had this meeting now.
Checo said to me that he was disappointed after everything he's done for you, that you didn't consider him in that
I understand
moment.
why he is disappointed, but they also have to understand why I did it, and I gave them the reasons why.
Is it anything to do with Monaco this year?
You can decide that. I'm not going to say.
But how hard is it though if you're working with a teammate together? With Ferrari, they asked Charles, and it didn't happen because Carlos was getting a podium, but you have to work with a teammate, and you could help him with that position today. He defended like a lion for you in Abu Dhabi last year. You could understand.
My point exactly. My man went crazy all out for you last year at Abu Dhabi. And remember, you won because there was some BS. One lap caution flag, duel off, basically a freaking 1v1 at the end between Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. And you won it. And listen, this year, hey, like I said, you was dominant this year.
Yeah, like I said to you, I gave my reasons why I didn't do it, and I think everyone understood it, and it was finally good that we all sat together, and I think we are professional enough to move forward.
They say they understood. Did they accept them? Is everyone okay now with it? Did they accept your reasons?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, we're no babies. So.
Okay, just finally on the contact with Lewis at the start, what's your view on that?
We're no babies.
Yeah, to be honest, I went around the outside, and I immediately felt he was not going to leave space. So I just went for it. He didn't leave me space, so I knew we were going to get together. It cost him the race win. For me, it gave me 5 seconds. It wouldn't have mattered anything for my race because we were just way too slow. But it's just a shame, I thought we could race quite well together, but clearly the intention was not there.
I think a lot of people are going to look at Verstappen a lot badly now. I think next season is going to be interesting because if this happened early on in the season, the fans' reaction to him winning every race, the amount of boos he'll probably get. I mean, it's not a good look for Verstappen. It's not a good look for Verstappen. I'm gonna just say it like that. It's not a good look. I mean, like he said, I shared my points, stuff like that. But still, man, after everything Perez has done for you, and that's how you treat him. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird because I never really hated Verstappen. I know, we've been doing F1 for like a solid year and a half now. Probably this is my first full season in F1. And to see Max, man, just to learn from Max, understanding him and stuff like that. I'm not surprised. I think I have a lot more respect for Checo after just everything he's done to help Max win. I think next season is gonna be interesting regarding how I think next season I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's probably gonna be cooled off. Everybody's gonna move on from. But I think Abu Dhabi is gonna be very, very interesting to see what the game plan is, how Christian Horner addresses this. But it's not a good look for Max, man. It's not a good look for Max. It's really it. It's just not a good look for Max. I just don't really understand his thought process of why. It's just real selfishness. It's selfishness. F1 is, to me, it's kind of like a partnership. Yeah, you are competing against your teammate. Because, for winning, for positions. Obviously, the main thing is for a seat every season. And I think Perez has been one of Verstappen's best teammates ever. Look at the gas leads, Danny Ricks, the Alex Albons. And this is how you treat them. And this is how Verstappen treats Checo. Next week's going to be interesting. Abu Dhabi is going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be very... if it's next week, 2 weeks, whatever, Abu Dhabi is going to be interesting. And whatever happens, happens. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy it, man. That was a little quick interview about the Verstappen. I need to hear it. You guys, let me know your guys' thoughts on it in the comments down below, man. What you guys overall thoughts about Verstappen, Checo, Red Bull in general. I mean, it seemed like we can't even like really talk about the race from yesterday because this. Anyway, guys, stay safe. See you guys later, man. Peace.